Hey everybody, this is GGB getting into some fourth quarter action here. Keenan Allen seems to have returned, and hopefully that's for real and not just the huddle thing. But I believe it is so. So good thing for the Pac-12 is they don't have to worry about a Keenan Allen injury. He is in fact back on the football field. Shotgun for Aaron Rodgers, and a touchdown would really hurt if you're the FCS Division 2, Division 3. Eventually, he's going to throw an interception. Wow, what a big mistake there. And what a big play by Teron Johnson. Getting in front of that football. He's trying to force it in there on because of the blitz. The blitz does eventually get pressure on him. He tries to force it in there to Brandon Cooks. And Teron Johnson, with some phenomenal coverage, ends up getting a big interception. And here comes the FCS Division 2, Division 3 Pack. They get a touchdown on this drive. They can cut this lead to a 5-point ball game, which just seemed insane just at the beginning of this quarter. 8 yards. They're starting at the 8-yard line, so it would have to be a 92-yard drive, but it would start here. Looks like possibly a 3-man rush by the Pac-12. Shotgun for Jimmy G. He has plenty of time. He fires underneath. It's going to be caught by Cooper Kupp on the sidelines for about 5-yard gain. Actually, Tyreek Hill on the sidelines for a 5-yard gain. And the Pac-12 defense has been doing a pretty great job of stopping the FCS Division 2, Division 3 Pack. But it definitely seems like the Pack started to figure out themselves here down the stretch. Under center is Jimmy Garoppolo, 2 tight end set. Austin Eckler lined up directly behind him. Takes the snap. It's actually a pass here. 4-man rush. He has time. Eventually pressured, though, and he's going to get sacked at the 2-yard line. Vita Vea gets his second sack of the ball game. Brings up a third and very long. Pac-12's 7th sack of the ball game. And this is what I'm talking about with Jimmy G. So indecisive. You need to have that ball out of your hands way before that moment. Your offensive line did actually a very good job of holding up against the Pac-12 defensive line. But you just don't get the ball out of your hands, and this is what happens. And right now it's looking like they're going to have to punt the ball back to the Pac-12 from their own 2-yard line, and they're going to get some excellent field position here, especially while the clock's dripping down. 2 tight ends set, it looks like. Under center is Jimmy Garoppolo. Takes the snap, handoff to Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler pushes his way for about a 5-yard gain. So still punting from the 7-yard line. They went backwards 1 yard on that drive. And this is what I'm talking about. The defense has actually played admirably well for the Pack. But it's just their offense not being able to do great. They've picked off Aaron Rodgers twice, which just, it's a feat to do in an NFL game. And yet you squandered both opportunities by just punting the ball back. Jordan Berry out to punt this one away. Still down by 12 points. Hopefully your defense can get a stop here. The punt is away. It's going to be at the 48-yard line, returnable by CMC, but he's going to get stopped at the 47-yard line of the Pack for about a 5-yard return there. Back on the field comes Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers obviously has thrown for a lot of yards today, but his touchdown-to-interception ratio is not all that good. But obviously he has a 12-point lead here in the fourth and a chance to close this thing out and make it to the conference championship. For the first time in a while, actually, I don't know. I think they might have made it last year, but first time in a while they can actually compete for something very important. Under center here is Aaron Rodgers. Trips to the bottom of the set. Actually going to go pass here. 4-man rush. He gets plenty of time. He fires underneath. It's going to be caught by Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz is going to be tackled 1 yard short of that first down marker. Bringing up a 2nd and 1. And yeah, here we go. Down the stretch, all you need to do is chew some clock here. If you're the Pac-12, you're already at the 38-yard line of your opponent. Couple more yards, and at the very least, you have a field goal in your back pocket. 2 tight end set here. Under center is Aaron Rodgers. CMC lined up directly behind him. Brings one of the tight ends, Zach Ertz, in motion, I believe. He's going to go handoff. That's going to be an easy first down for Christian McCaffrey. Not a lot of yards afterwards. Only ended up getting 3 on that handoff, but all he needed was 1. So 6 tackle the ball game for Darius Leonard. 35 yards away from a touchdown that would give him a 19-point lead again. And that would be pretty huge for this football team. Shotgun for Aaron Rodgers. 1 tight end. They're going to go pass here. Fires it complete to Keenan Allen over the middle. And you got to love that Keenan Allen's back if you're a Pac-12 fan. 368 yards for Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry, 356 yards. 100 yards for Keenan Allen. And this is the offense. Obviously, you need to be a little bit more productive against the SEC. But if you can be this level of productiveness against the SEC, you're probably good. Shotgun here for Aaron Rodgers. Empty set. Takes the snap. He has time. He fires on the run. That's going to be caught over the middle. Brandon Cooksby fumbles the ball. And that's another opportunity that the FCS Division II, Division III has given their team. And depends on what this flag is. If it's a block in the back that could hurt them, yeah, it is a block in the back. And that really hurts the return. Instead of getting it at the own 22, the block brings it back to their own 10-yard line. But yeah, again, another turnover down here in the red zone. And a chance, again, has been gifted to this Pack offense. Just don't know if they're going to be able to overcome it here. Actually, not overcome it. Another gifted opportunity. I don't know if they're going to be able to make the most at it. Shotgun here for Jimmy Garoppolo. Austin Eckler beside him. He's going to take the snap, pass. He has plenty of time in the pocket. He fires, eventually throws it away. And if you're the receivers, you got to move. You got to give your quarterback some opportunities. You can't just stand there on the curl and be completely covered and then just stand there for another 5 seconds and do nothing. I mean, your quarterback's got to have help, and you got to move, guys. You have to move. So 2nd and 10 coming up here. And if you're the Pack, you're doing 12 points, but you really shouldn't be. And your offense needs to actually get something going here. Empty set for Jimmy Garoppolo. And it's a 4-man rush by the Pac-12. He has plenty of time here. Eventually, he fires it deep. That's going to be wide open. Big catch made there by, I believe, Kendrick Bourne. Kendrick Bourne makes his 2nd catch of the ball game, and it is a big one. 2 catches for 33 yards. Kendrick Bourne, a receiver I did not expect to say his name at all in these playoffs unless an injury happened. Kendrick Bourne has been making some big-time plays, gets him already in the midfield. Kendrick Bourne's forgotten about as, honestly, of all the receivers, he's the one you probably got to worry the least about, but you can't leave a man that wide open and expect him not to catch the ball. Under center here, 1 tight end set is Jimmy Garoppolo. He's going to go pass here. He fires it underneath to Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert gets to the 40-yard line. 5-yard gain on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 5. And yeah, if you can drive down this football field and get a touchdown, you are right back in this football game if you're the Pack. And considering that the Pac-12 has just been a couple mistakes away from just absolutely dominating you guys, it's kind of interesting you're still in this game. Under center's Jeremy G. 4-man rush. He has plenty of time here. All the time in the world. Gets it underneath Adam Thielen, who's going to get tackled, I believe, just short of that yard to gain. Brings up a 3rd and inches coming up. Adam Thielen makes his 4th catch of the ball game. And yeah, 3rd and inches, probably just running up the middle with Austin Eckler. I don't see any other option. Maybe bring James Robinson on the field. It's yet to see snaps as James Robinson. Shotgun here once again is Jimmy Garoppolo. His own 45-yard line. Takes the snap. It's actually a pass. He fires it to Austin Eckler on the little angle route, and he's able to pick up the 1st down all the way to 48-yard line of the other team. And yeah, right now the Pack is driving with a chance to make this a 1-possession ball game. And this has got to make some Pac-12 fans nervous here. Like I said, this is normally one of the better games of the playoffs, along with the AAC Mountain West rivalry. This is a pretty substantial rivalry in its own right. FCS Division II, Division III Pack rarely takes advantage of the Pac-12, and we'll see what happens here. Shotgun here for Jimmy Garoppolo. Takes a snap, fires it quickly underneath to Cooper Kupp, who turns upfield, ends up getting 8 yards on the play, brings it to the 40-yard line. And right now the clock's dripping, but the clock isn't the biggest deal in the world for the Pack right now. As long as you punch it in the end zone here, you're going to have plenty of time to try and do something. And if you're the Pac-12, you got to be worrying about this a little bit. Trips to the top of the set. Under center is Jimmy G. Eckler lines for behind him, and he's going to go pass here. Eckler in blocking. He gets it out to Dallas Goedert, who fights his way to the 28-yard line. Great run after catch by Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert has been a huge part of this offense in the 4th quarter. Cooper Kupp and Tyreek Hill have largely been doing very little. It's mostly been a lot of Dallas Goedert, a lot of Austin Eckler, and a lot of Adam Thielen here, weirdly enough. One tight end set under center is Jimmy Garoppolo. He's going to go pass here. 4-man rush. He has some time. He fires underneath. It's going to be wide open. Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is going to make it to the 15-yard line. And they are officially in the red zone, ladies and gentlemen, with a chance to make this a one-possession ball game. For those of you who tuned out after the second quarter, suddenly Jimmy G and his pack has a chance to make this a very close ball game. Trips to the top of the set. Under center is Jimmy Garoppolo. Takes a snap. 5-man rush, actually fires underneath to Dallas Goedert, who steps out of bounds after a 4-yard gain. Brings up a 2nd and 6. Good gain. Good holding up by the offensive line. Make sure that blitz, that extra man coming in didn't affect anything. Brings up a 2nd and 6 from the 11-yard line. And punching it in would be, it's so crucial right now for the Pack. Shotgun here for Jimmy Garoppolo. Eckler beside him. Takes a snap. Handoff to Eckler. Eckler's going to get tackled for only about a yard or 2 gain. Brings up a 3rd and 5. And this is important. Who do you go to? Who do you trust the most here? And if I'm going to be honest, I trust really everyone on my football team, but a slant to Cooper Kupp and a curl by Dallas Goedert, maybe an out route by Adam Thielen would be my number 1, number 2, and number 3 options here on this play. Maybe an angle route would also work for Austin Eckler. It's been working the past couple times. 35. Who do you go to here? Who do you trust the most? Looks like a 2 tight end set here. Under shotgun is Jimmy Garoppolo. Eckler beside him. He's going to go snap. Fires it quickly, and it's going to be incomplete. Trying to force it in there to Dallas Goedert. Going to force a 4th and 5. What do you do here? Field goal makes it a 9-point game. I don't know how much that really helps anything with 7 minutes and 18 seconds left. I probably go for this because really a field goal does no good here. And they are going to go for it. Shotgun for Jimmy Garoppolo. Eckler beside him. Like I said earlier, Cooper Kupp's got to be a number 1 option here. Takes the snap. Fires it to the end zone. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp. And just like that, oh my God, they're back in the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. An extra point makes it a 5-point game with 7 minutes and 15 seconds left. Big throw by Jimmy Garoppolo. And gets them right back in this thing. 7 minutes and 15 seconds away. Could have taken the underneath route. Wide open is Tyreek Hill for the first down. But instead, chucks it in the end zone. Has faith in Cooper Kupp, who goes up. He gets it. Kicker's on the field, and Greg Zuerlein. Chance to make this a 5-point game. Kick is up, and it is good by Greg Zuerlein. And honestly, you have to just like the momentum changes. Obviously, is just insane right now. A great comeback here by the FCS Division II, Division III Pack, but it's not over yet. 7 minutes and 15 seconds left, and the Pac-12 is still up by 5 points. And if you're the defense, you got to keep playing how you're playing. Keep forcing turnovers. But if you're the Pac-12 offense, you just need to cut down on the mistakes. You've been showing that you can easily drive this football into the red zone with really little to no resistance. But it's mistakes by the goal line, the interception by Aaron Rodgers, and then the fumble by Brandon Cooks that have gotten the Pack right back in this football game. This is going to be returnable by CMC, but he's going to take a knee in the end zone. And here comes Aaron Rodgers. 7 minutes and 15 seconds away is Aaron Rodgers away from moving on to a conference championship. A chance to send his next game would give him a chance to send his team to the first Conference of Champions championship, or the Super Bowl, ever. It could be his first time ever in that game, and it would be so huge for the Pac-12. But you have to make it past this team right here. And it seemed like you had them locked down in the first and second quarter. Third quarter and fourth, it's kind of slipped away from you. You got to get it back here right now. Shotgun is Aaron Rodgers. CMC lined up beside him. He's going to go past. CMC blocking. He has time. He scrambles out to his left. He fires on the run, and he's going to get it right to Robert Woods, I believe, on that pass for only a gain of about 3. Probably should have just scrambled there instead of throwing on the run. Only picks up 3 yards, and it was a risky throw. Yeah, 2nd and 7 here, and clock's still chugging. But you need to stop here if you're the FCS Division II, Division III Pack. Can't just let them drive down this football field. Looks like a blitz. They back out of it. They're going to draw it to CMC. CMC fights his way. He's going to pick up that first down. And the drive stays alive for the Pack. Alua Khan out there for his 9th tackle of the ball game. Here comes the Pac-12. All they need to do is chew some clock here and get points on this drive. 3 points here would still keep it a one-possession game, though. So that's the downside here. But if you chew some clock and get a field goal and make it an 8-point game, this would be pretty difficult for the Pack. Looks like possibly a 3-man rush here. It is. So Aaron Rodgers should have plenty of time. He scrambles to his right. He has some running room out in front of him. He does take it. And he's going to fight his way to the 45-yard line, about 9 yards on that play. Brings up a 2nd and 1. And you got to be worried about that if you're the Pac-12. If you do hang on to here, but you lose Aaron Rodgers, there really is no point in playing because Justin Herbert, while as great as he is not good enough to win against the SEC. Under center is Aaron Rodgers. Fullback on the field. They're going to hand off to CMC. He's going to get stuffed for a loss of 2 yards. Big play made there on the edge. Brings up a 3rd and 3. Big play made by Matthew Judon. Matthew Judon stepping it up here in the second half. 3rd and 3 and a chance for a big stop here. A huge stop by the Pack. If they can get a stop on 3rd and 3, that would be so substantial and so big for this football team, for their offense to get a chance to go down the field and possibly win the game. At the very least, take maybe a 3-point lead, or at least make it a great finale. Empty set here for Aaron Rodgers. Trips to the top of the set. Looks like possibly a blitz by the Pack. They drop out of it to 4-man rush. He has time. He fires it. It's going to be caught to the 40, the 36-7-yard line is Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks makes up for that fumble, and he ends up getting it all the way to the 37-yard line. Brandon Cooks' 9th catch of the ball game for 88 yards. And that was the big play. That one hurt if you're Matt LaFleur. You had a chance to get a big stop here, but Brandon Cooks gets free in the open field, and he gets all the way to the 37-yard line. A field goal would still keep it one possession, I'd like to point out, by the Pack. And they're not even officially in field goal range right now. That'd still be about a 52-yarder, and that one's not exactly Nick Folk's range. Looks like possibly a 5-man rush, so they could back out Matthew Judon. They're going to go handoff up the middle of CMC. CMC has running room. He's going to bring it all the way to the first down. 11-yard gain on that run. CMC finally starting to find his footing up the middle. Kyle Duggar makes the tackle on that one. And yeah, if you get a touchdown here, this could possibly just end this football game right here for any hope for the Packers. And yeah, long drive is obviously good here. If you're the Pack, you just have to force a field goal here. Force a field goal, get off the field, and possibly give your offense a chance to tie this football game up. Shotgun here is Aaron Rodgers. 4-man rush, it looks like, by the Pack. Takes a snap, handoff to CMC. CMC has some running room. He's going to bring it up to about the 21-yard line. 5-yard gain on that play. Brings up a 2nd and 5. 4 minutes left to go in this game. And another first down. You should have to start thinking about taking timeouts if you're the Pack. Yeah, if I'm the Pac-12, I just keep running it here with CMC. The CMC comes off the field. Ronald Jones is in. Shotgun here for Aaron Rodgers. He takes the snap. Fires it quickly to Aaron. He's going to go all the way down to the 2-yard line. Great play call. Bringing in a guy, Ronald Jones, the second, who hasn't been involved really all game long. Only 2nd catch of the ball game for 26 yards and only been in for 2 plays. And he just throws it to him out of the backfield. No one accounts for him. And he just runs all the way down to the 2-yard line. And a chance to take a significant lead here. It would likely mean an end to this football game if you punch it in here in your Pac-12. So if you're the FCS Division 3, you got to stop him here. Empty set is Aaron Rodgers. Everyone's spread out. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. He fires quickly to the end zone. Touchdown, Keenan Allen. And Keenan Allen might have put an end to this football game. He might have just put it out of reach for the FCS Division 2, Division 3 Pack. Now, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. It would be a 12-point lead here with an extra point. But about 3.5 minutes left to go. If you go down the field and you're quick enough, if you're the Pack, you could possibly have a chance in this game. You have to go quick, though, and you're going to have to hope your defense can solid up against the run. But you need your offense to move very quickly down this football field. Justin Herbert out there to hold. The kick is up, and it is good by Nick Folk. They take a 12-point lead, and the offense, they got to go quickly here. They got to move fast. They have the pieces to move extremely quickly. They have Cooper Kupp and Tyreek Hill, 2 of the biggest depth threats deep threats, in the entire NFL. So you're gonna need them to step up here in a big way if you're Matt LaFleur, if you want to have any chance of moving on to the next round and keep your chances out of championship alive here. So Tyreek Hill back there to return this one. Let's see. Kick is off by Nick Folk. This is going to be returnable by Tyreek Hill at the 5-yard line. He takes the snap. He brings it out to the 25-yard line before he's tackled. And here we go. 75 yards away from greatness. If you're the Pack, you have a great chance to go out there and win this football game. Not win this football game. I'm sorry. You don't have a great chance to win this football game. I'm sorry. You're down by 12 points, but you need a touchdown if you have any chance of winning this football game. You need it. So 25 yards, 75 yards away from a chance to make this a one-possession football game. You're going to have to go quickly, though, if you're Jimmy Garoppolo. Under center here, 2 tight ends set. Austin Eckler behind him. He's going to go pass here. He has some time. A lot of time, actually. All the time in the world. Just standing back there in the pocket. He fires over the middle. It's going to be incomplete. He had Tyreek Hill. If that's an accurate pass by Jimmy Garoppolo, that could be a huge play that could get him past midfield, but unfortunately misses. It's incomplete. It brings up a 2nd and 10. 3 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. Every second matters here. If you're the Pack, down by 12 points, you need to score quickly. Shotgun here for Jimmy Garoppolo. Eckler beside him. Takes the snap. Fires quickly underneath to Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert fights his way for about a 10-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and inches coming up. You might want to go hurry up and run on this one, so that way you can pick up the first down. It's going to be interesting. They're talking about it for a long time. Gets to the 35-yard line, obviously, but you need to hurry up here. Time is of the essence. Under center here is Jimmy Garoppolo. Eckler behind him. He's going to go pass, actually, here. He's going to he fights off a sack. He's going to throw it. Kind of looked like a fumble there for a second. Bring up 4th and inches from the 35-yard line, and obviously you have to go for this. There's no other opportunity. That was a weird play. Definitely could have been ruled a fumble. They rule it a pass. They bring 3 tight ends out. Under center is Jimmy Garoppolo. Doesn't look like they have anyone covering Cooper Kupp out there. They're going to go handoff up the middle. Austin Eckler. He has a lot of running room, actually. A lot of running room. He might be gone all the way to 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Austin Eckler. Oh, and one thing you couldn't do if you're the Pac-12 is let up a touchdown that easily and that quickly. 2.5 minutes left. Chance to go down by only 5 again if you're the Pack. Big run there by Austin Eckler. Steps up big time to try to go goal, kind of like a goal line defense to stop him. And he ends up bouncing it outside, and he ends up having all the running room in the world to go all the way down for a 65-yard touchdown that really keeps the Pack in this football game. Extra point makes it a 5-point game here, and if you can just get a stop from your defense, you have a chance to possibly win the game if you're Jimmy Garoppolo in this offense. Kick is up and good by Greg Zuerlein. It is suddenly a 5-point ball game. And right now, if the win rides on the shoulders of Christian McCaffrey. If Christian McCaffrey can run well and he can chew this clock out, then they're going to win this football game. If the defense can stop the run, the Pac-12 might be out of chances here. So 2.5 minutes left, down by 5 points. Can the Pac defense step up when it matters the most? Their offense has actually been playing extremely well in the second half. Can their defense step up their productiveness and possibly move on to the next round? Kick is off by Greg Zuerlein. Returnable by CMC. He's going to take it out of the end zone, chew some more seconds off that clock. Gets tackled around the 25-yard line. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left on this play clock. On this clock. And out on the field comes Keenan Allen again. Keenan Allen has been so important to any of their chances of winning this game. He's been crucial. But right now, we all know that it rides on the shoulders. It rides and dies with CMC, Christian McCaffrey. He decides whether or not they're going to move on to the next round. At least their chances of moving on to the next round. Obviously, defense could get a stop. Okay, 2 tight end set. Under center is Aaron Rodgers. 2.5 minutes left to go. They're actually going to pass here. Fires it. That's going to be almost intercepted. Oh, that would have been... Oh, my God. What an exciting... That would have been so huge for the Pack. But an incompletion actually stops the clock here, although the interception obviously would be better. But 2 minutes, 31 seconds left. Only choose 3 seconds off that clock was that play. And obviously, if they had intercepted that, the chances of them winning this game would be so high. Unfortunately, it goes straight through the hands. Okay, under center, once again, is Aaron Rodgers. 2 tight end set. They're actually going to go play action here with CMC. Aaron Rodgers has time. He fires it wide open. Is Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen takes it to midfield. Oh, and what a big, big play that was for that dropped interception could turn out to be. Oh, my God. You got to feel horrible if you're that guy. You had a chance to possibly put your team in position to win this football game and move on to the next round, and you drop the interception. And that might have been the last chance you guys get. 2-minute warning coming up here. It is. They still have all 3 timeouts left, though. So we all know if they get a first down, the game's likely over. If the Pack can get a stop here, you better be selling out against the run. CMC should be getting the ball every single down. 2 tight end set here. Under center is Aaron Rodgers. They're going to hand off to the outside of Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey has some running room. He's going to take it first down for the Pac-12, and that could be it for the Pack. The Pack can technically stop the clock 2 more times here. Minute 53 seconds remaining on that clock. You can stop it twice. Now 40 seconds will run off that clock eventually, but you could get a stop with a minute left maybe. They force a field goal, and you have a minute to drive down the football field and possibly tie the game. But you have to get a stop here if you're the Pack. Under center is Aaron Rodgers. CMC in the backfield. They bring Ertz in motion. Takes the snap. Hand off to CMC. He's going to get tackled for about a 3-yard gain. They're going to take their second timeout. Brings up a 2nd and 7 here. You desperately need the stop for the Pack. You need to tackle these guys, and you make sure they don't get this first down. A first down ends the game right now if you're the FCS Division 2, Division 3 Packers. Desperately need to stop. Need to go all out against the run if you're the Packers. Under center, once again, 3 tight end set is Aaron Rodgers. Takes a snap, handoff to Christian McCaffrey. He has a hole, but he's going to run it only to the 25-yard line. They take their last time out. And it's going to be 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 3 coming up here. 3rd and 4, and what do you do? If you're the Packers, if you're the Pac-12, what do you do? You could throw the ball here, you could throw it, but Aaron Rodgers almost threw an interception, second to last pass, and that would be bad here. They go empty set, so this could be the game here if it's a completed pass for a first down. Aaron Rodgers takes a snap, fires quickly. It's going to be a first down. Get it to Christian McCaffrey, and that is going to be it for the FCS Division 2, Division 3 Pack to fight all the way back into this football game. Down by 30 points at one point in this game. To just come up just a little bit short here. And it's just a little bit of a what if you're at FCS Division 2, Division 3 fan. What if? Because they dropped possibly an interception that could have won the game earlier on in this drive. It could have set up the offense only down by 5 points at the 20-yard line with a minute and a half remaining. And Pac-12 is moving on to the next round. They're going to take on the SEC for a chance to go play for Conference of Champions championship. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this game. This 3rd and 4th quarter turned out to be way more interesting than I ever thought it could be possible. The defense ends up letting them down, which is the most ironic thing ever because it was the defense that kept them in this game for with their interceptions and forced fumbles. But yeah, they're going to take a knee. Aaron Rodgers is going to take one more knee. And Pac-12 is going to play the SEC and a chance to determine who is the best conference this season. Aaron Rodgers finally gonna get his chance in a conference championship. Hey everybody, this is GGB, co-host Pupper, saying adios amigos. Good luck to the Pac-12 moving forward, taking on the SEC.